prosecutor. He's our chief prosecutor.
Right.
And he's been everywhere trying to, recruit people to turn against my son and I, both online and offline. Like, it's been from one threat to another.
This is Mohband's father.
Yeah, my father-in-law. Yeah, so it's been from one threat to another. We no longer feel safe. Like, I literally get death threat almost every day in my DMs. I barely go out. My baby, his grandchild also, he's been deprived of so many childhood memories, but there's nothing for me to do than just to see how things goes.
What's the problem with your father-in-law exactly?
Yeah,
between you and him?
Yeah, so I feel like the problem is just about family disputes.
Okay.
Yeah. The problem is more like a competition between him and Liam.
Your father-in-law and your son?
Yes.
A competition.
It sounds funny, but that's the actual truth.
Could you explain that?
Yeah, because after the death of my husband, a lot happened, and my father-in-law wanted to be in control of my husband's properties.
Right.
The fact that there is Liam in the picture, because there was one time I actually called him to ask him, like, what happened? What do we do to deserve all of this? Like, why have you been out there defaming your grandchild and me? And he was like, why do I have to take Liam away from him? Why do I have to take Liam to my mother-in-law's place on the island? That is my husband rented apartment. I wasn't supposed to bring him up.
First question, I beg. When did the beef start with Baba Mohband? Was it before they had Liam or after they had Liam?
She made it after Mohband died. Everything she's talking about is after Mohband died.
Yeah, I understand that, but in reality, like, according to what's outside with Baba, they started fighting before they had Liam. Because remember, they didn't give placenta to Baba. So were they fighting before that incident or not?
Mohbad's father was in that house on Saturday. So I don't think they would be fighting right there. I don't think they would be fighting right there. So, what do you want to do with that? Where do you want to get?
Now she said all of this thing is between Liam. The fight is between.
Yeah, she's talking about Liam. the after postmortem, after Mohbad's death. So you get, it's talking about all of this that is happening, that it's actually a fight between Mohbad's father and the son. So that Mohbad's father wanted Mohbad's property. And so the lawyer showed up and said, hey, it is the right of the son to inherit his father, which is Mohbad. Okay, that this baby belongs to Mohbad. Okay, you cannot come and be claiming Mohbad property when Mohbad has a son, a baby. All right. So according to Wunmi feels like it was like a dispute, like a confrontation between Mohbad's father and her son. So that's how she sees it, that it's a fight between the father and my father-in-law and my son. So I think, it looks like. That's a correct statement.
Papariano, what the question is, what was their relationship before Mohbad's death? Okay, I think Wunmi and Baba Mohbad had a little clash before Mohbad's death, because remember Wunmi said that Baba used to bring young girls to the house, Mohbad's house, okay, and she did not like that. I think there was a little bit of a conflict before.
Yeah. But no, that hasn't resulted into any big dispute, because Mohbad would have resolved it.
That's what I'm saying, that there was a bit of a clash, not like a big fight, just like a little brush here and there, because you're doing this in my husband's house. So there was already something on that G, okay, for Wunmi. And it's not necessarily about the placenta for Liam, because Baba did not put that in his head like it's an issue. Only after Mohbad's death that they had to interview him, and after certain things were making sense to him, that he now realized that, okay, that placenta, where is it, okay? So the sniper is nothing in relation to the placenta and all of that thing before Mohbad. So just to clarify that.
Okay, thank you, Chan.
Yes, and
so how can we fact?
Yeah, what?
It needs to be fact checked.
How can you do what?
If you're saying that they had So if you're saying that they had issues before Mohbad died, we need to fact check that and make sure,
No.
it's true.
They're sure that there exist issues, but the issue is not like, I mean,
As if
it's not what caused the current dispute. This current dispute is because of property, absolutely. Let's make that clear. And also, I mean, has to do with what killed Mohbad. If Mohbad hadn't died, don't forget that in the day of Mohbad burial, Baba Mohbad didn't have issue with Wunmi. Baba prayed for Wunmi. Wunmi went to Baba, knew them, Baba still prayed for Wunmi. They were still fine. So that nullifies whatever that might have been between them. So you get.
Okay, makes sense.
Until outsiders started intervening, that was how Baba Mohbad started, like seeing different directions, seeing different things. So yeah, that's it. Not that they were really having like a serious dispute. Sure, there were some dislikes. Like Wunmi was more shifted toward the side of the mother-in-law. On the father-in-law, there was some disagreement. But we cannot call that something very serious. The real serious issue, because they never went to court or like had this real confrontation. There may be dislike, fine, like murmuring, complaint, but not real confrontation, because Mohbad would have handled that. So I won't even consider that anything. But this one right now that is shaking the whole world, making people take sides and all of it, I think this is what Wunmi is talking about here.
Okay, sorry, before you continue,
proceed.
one more question. Before you continue, one more question. At what point did Iya Mohbad join this family? Was it after
Mohbad
they
mother made
had
it clear.
Liam or before?
Mohbad mother made it clear that exactly 41 days after Liam was born. So she went to Wunmi, okay, by herself. She cried. She said, they have been lying about me to you. I'm not a witch. That Wunmi and Mohbad father used to be good friends even after marriage. According to Mohbad mother, after Mohbad was married to Wunmi, okay, Wunmi was still with Mohbad. They were still very close and good friends, doing everything, and Wunmi to said it here. We can see the pictures as well. When they are in the car, how they move, they were so close. We can see Baba Mohbad is very comfortable around Wunmi. Let's make that clear, okay? So Mohbad mother, according to how some men behave when they're no longer with a woman, they will tell the child, your mother is a witch, your mother is a prostitute, it's blah, blah, blah. So many things were told to that children against the woman. So when she came back, she said she cried, she told Wunmi, come, you too, you are now a woman, you can give birth to children. How would you feel if this and that happens? So she cried, and then Wunmi accepted her, Wunmi admitted her, and ever since then, they were very close. She came closer to them. So 41 days after Liam was born was when she came closer to Wunmi. Another question?
Papariano, can I quickly say this? Please, I'm sorry. Just let me quickly say this. Now, logically, I think, or strategically, I think she should have been, when it comes to this interview, if I was her advisor and I was advising her, now, we have been told that you are very disrespectful, and there's a video out there telling that let us know that you are a very disrespectful person when it comes to how you speak to your father-in-law. This interview here should have amended that. Guess what she should have done? Pretended. As they're asking her questions about her father-in-law, she should have amended that part to make the public feel that no, I am not what my father-in-law says I am. I am a different person, and paint a different narrative. That is my concern here.
You know why she didn't go through one of the mainstream media out there? She chooses all these paid bloggers. It's because of those effects, because they could have referred her to that effect, and that would have put her in trouble.
You see, but I think she
Chud is a mainstream blogger. Chud is a popular blogger.
I won't consider Chud a mainstream blogger. I mean, with the kind of question you ask, Chud is just an entertainer, please. Just like what this Nidu. If you see what Nidu is doing, like all this kind of show.
Yeah, but Chud is not that. I mean,
take Wunmi to Arise TV. Let him confront the likes of Abati, the likes of what's the name of that guy? Those are the mainstreams. This one is just like a side stream or whatever, or a part-time stream.
Yeah, but I think, you know what? This is my advice to her. I think that whoever is going to coach her again, I think they need to sit down, prepare really good. This wasn't good. It was okay, but it wasn't too good. And I think they need to look at some fault. Where has she gone wrong? Now, you know what? I don't want to teach her anything because, you know, she'll have to, I don't want to, give her my practice on this. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon.
We have to be quick
Papariano.
because we still have to play all of the video. Please, we have to be quick. It's an input.
Yeah.
We play the video.
Papariano, someone asked you that when was Mohbad close to Wunmi, or like when did she get
41 days
at
after
Wunmi and
the birth
Mohbad?
of Liam. 41 days after the birth of Liam.
Okay, okay, and I want to dispute that she was close to them before then.
She said, please listen. According to her, if you have listened to that clip, because I listened to her, she said after marriage, after all the blah 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 blah, she was not that close because those children were still seeing her like a witch who just came back, because that's what the father-in-law told them. All right, that she find a way. She was coming, but like, in fact, that when they give birth to baby Liam, they denied her from taking the birth of that baby, that she's a witch. She shouldn't come close to the baby. But later on, 41 days later, she found her way and she became close to them. Go on.
Okay. According to what you just said now, you said she was not that close, but she has been going to the house and becoming, and it's not the first, second time, or fourth or fifth she has been going.
I didn't say going to the house. I didn't mention house.
Yes.
They've been talking. I mean, she was in the marriage, but she made it clear that she was not close to them, because that time they were still very close to the father.
Okay, not until the 41 days after Wunmi gave birth, right?
After the baby completed 41 days, that like a month and some days, or 15 days or so.
That was when she was close to Wunmi.
She said her personally went to meet Wunmi and talked to Wunmi, begged Wunmi, cried with Wunmi, and explained to her, I'm not a witch. My husband chased me out of my matrimonial home, wherever everything you were told was a lie. And she told all her story, everything. And Wunmi took her, and they were friends.
Okay. Continue the video.
All right. You guys should be asking questions, because I cannot have my hand going for long. Whenever you say anything, this is the criticism here, and I think they won't like this. They want us to play all the videos so that we'll miss all the dramatic part of it. But anything you see, please stop us. Okay, this is not their platform. This is where we analyze critically, and we'll be fair at all costs. We'll not do like them. We'll be fair in our approach, unlike them.
I had to meet him in a corridor because himself and my mother-in-law, they are not in good things. He was just trying to manipulate me. So,
So your father-in-law and your mother-in-law are not